Okay. Right, so we are live. Um, Let me share this out real quick, and then we can get started with our E3 prediction show. Now, just so you know, I'm not really a prediction type of guy. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really a prediction type kind of guy. But I figured, I know Nintendo Gamer wanted to do this, and I want to talk about E3 a little bit, even though it's gonna be less relevant for me this year because Sony's not going to participate. Um, okay, so let me put this in the chat, and then Nintendo Gamer can join from there. Where we at with that? Okay, okay, so so I sent it out on Twitter. So whenever Nintendo Gamer, if you're here, let me know when you're ready to join. But anyways, this is Movie 186 back again with another live stream. We're gonna be talking about E3 2021. Um, like you said, this year is gonna be an all digital event. After a year off, they're gonna go all digital. I believe every show is going to be virtual. So so I have a rundown right here. Um, and we'll see, and we'll pretty much go in order of shows, and we'll just talk about what to expect from each show. They even have a rundown right here of what could happen. Yeah, and yeah. Whenever you're ready, you could click on the link and you can come in, Nintendo Gamer. Oh shit, my phone. Crap, my phone dropped. Wait, get over here. All right. Okay. So okay. Okay, so yeah, so we're pretty much gonna go through pretty much each show. Some of the things that I'm reading right here. I'll have highlights of some games that we will possibly see, and things that they will probably talk about. So yeah. So right now I'm just waiting for. Do I have to do anything? No, I think I'm good. So yeah, Nintendo game whenever you're ready. All right. So I guess just to start off, the main show that I'm looking forward to is probably Microsoft because yeah, I mean pretty much just to see what because they have the most to prove in my opinion. And then obviously they have the Bethesda stuff. Um, let's see. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for Nintendo the Gamer to get here. So I'm just reading through the rundown of some of these shows, and yeah, I'm just looking through the rundown. So yeah, so let me see here from Square Enix and Capcom Take Two, which I believe is 2K, and I think Rockstar is under that banner as well. So, but I don't think we'll see anything like Gran Turismo related. I'm not Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto related. At least I don't think so. Oh shit, you're here. Okay, let me log you in. Okay. How?
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, man? How long were you there? Cause I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, don't worry, I just arrived.
Okay. All right. So let's get started. But before we do that, do you have any? What games have you been playing?
I've been playing. There's this new game called Missing Features 2D
Mm-hmm.
on Switch.
Okay.
It's basically like Evoland, but not quite as good. It's a platformer rather than an RPG or Legend of Zelda clone.
Okay. All
But
right.
it's just kind of good. I need to play more of it.
Okay. Okay. As for me, I've been playing Virtua Fighter 5.
Ooh, what's
Um,
that like?
it's pretty good. Like it pretty much is the same game that's been out for the past two generations, but they changed the graphics engine to the Yakuza engine, and you can tell like every this game the game looks like it's updated to current gen, at least
Oh,
technically last gen technically.
I
Technically,
see.
it looks like a game that just came out on PS4 and Xbox 360. Xbox One. Looks great. I like the character models. They all look like the way that they've been redesigned. A lot of them look like Yakuza characters. So, but the biggest improvement is the environment and the stages. They look fantastic. Um, the net coding online, because I've been playing this game primarily online. It's good, not great. But it's fine. Like it's not as bad as some other fighting games I've been playing.
Oh,
So far I like it so far. So I like and hopefully with the attention that it's getting, it can get a sequel. You know what I mean? So it's,
hopefully.
yeah, hopefully, yeah, very much hopefully. So
Um,
like I said, like it all depends on what Nintendo. It all depends on what Sega does and how they value the show. I was talking to another friend of mine about it. He's a huge Virtua Fighter fan, so we're having a discussion about its future and hopefully it has one, because I think it would be a shame if that game gets lost and we don't get to see any more Virtua Fighter games. That would be a shame.
yeah. I must say I played the first three Virtual Fighter games on the
Hmm.
Saturn one day at a Smash tournament,
Oh wow.
and I liked it a little bit, but
Mhm.
it was too floaty for me.
Yeah, well, the game, to me, honestly, the game that introduced me to really got me into Virtua Fighter was 4.
Oh, I heard that one was the best.
Up to that point, it was. It was one of the best fighting games I've ever played. Once you really understand the minutia of the game, it's a fantastic fighting game.
Oh,
I still prefer Tekken, but when it
yeah.
comes to 3D fighters, it's my second favorite one.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
heard it actually like influenced Tekken to be made.
yeah, I believe so. I believe so. But the game plays more like but obviously both games are different. The game that plays a lot similar to Virtua Fighter is actually Dead or Alive, but that's more arcadey. You know what I mean? And you
Oh,
know, yeah. But anyways, all right. So
I
let's
have
talk
other
about.
games I play too.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's Pokemon X version,
Hmm.
and it's got very good music, but it's a little generic for a Pokemon game.
Oh, really? So it's pretty much typical of what the Pokemon series has been the last couple of releases.
Yeah, they. Well, I mean, the story is a cross between Gens 5 and 4,
Hmm.
but it's way more. It's somewhat. It's a little unmemorable, but but the mechanics are pretty good. Like there's mega evolutions, roller skates,
Okay.
um, fairy type.
Okay. That's interesting.
But yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
then, I also recently played Super Mario World again.
Are you talking about the one from old school Super Nintendo days?
Yes, like
Oh,
I
okay.
played on the Switch online, and
Oh, okay.
um, I'm waiting for my brother to play it with me, but just so we can beat it together. But
Mhm.
I've beat it many times,
Okay. Okay.
and we can go E3 now.
Okay. So E3 is starts off on Saturday, June 12th, all the way to Tuesday. Now, what I want to do is I want to do every show from pretty much in order of when they're supposed to
Um,
appear, and then to see if now if it's something that we're not interested in, then we'll just skip it. Like that's
oh,
fine. But pretty much we're just gonna go from each show and kind of just talk about what we want to see, what we think we're gonna see, and whatnot. So all this I'm getting this from Polygon. So whatever it is, I'm gonna read through it and we'll just react from there. So the first show that we're going to probably see is Ubisoft Forward. These
ooh,
shows tend to be very boring and
ah,
very cringeworthy. So but with that said, they do have a couple games that Ubisoft is a company that pisses me off
oh,
because
really?
yeah, because they make games like their library of games are full of games that I really like. I mean, I like Rayman, Splinter Cell, Rainbow Six. I love all those games, but
Listen,
those games we haven't seen either. Of those games are no longer there or they've been bastardized.
oh,
So, for example, Splinter Cell. We're probably never going to see a Splinter Cell ever again unless they can learn to monetize it,
oh,
and that pisses me off. Um, and then you look at Rainbow Six. I play Siege. I don't like the hide and seek nature of the game. Where I forgot what mode it's called.
oh,
I think it's called Seek and Destroy. Like it's pretty much that type of mode where you have to defend the base and the other team has to pretty much attack you. I don't like that play style. I
mm,
don't like that play style. I remember playing Rainbow Six, Vegas 1 and 2. Those are my jams.
ah,
Yeah. What they did with that series, I'm not really feeling. They fucked over Ghost Recon, which I'm not a fan of. Um, they've bastardized series like Assassin's Creed and
oh,
Watch Dogs was I played the first Watch Dogs game. It's fine, but it's not. It definitely didn't look the way it looked during the last gen when it was supposed to be this beautiful looking game, and it ended up just being kind of mediocre. Hold on a second. I'm
oh.
trying. I'm trying to get rid of this ad. Double shooter, how you doing, man? You know what's funny? your comment. I have an ad blocking your comment, so I have to get rid of this ad.
Wait, we
Sony
should talk
announced.
about that too.
I talk about what
Only announcing full PC support.
I. Well, I mean, they're not going to be there, so like, but
Okay.
yeah, they're not going to be there. But if they legitimately do, I think Double Shooter is joking, not joking, not joking. I
Oh.
and I said this before. I'll say it again. If they announce full PC support, I'm done.
Hmm.
I'm done with console gaming. Or at least I'm done with the PlayStation brand. Right? Like I said, it's not hate. It's not me hating on PC gamers or nothing like that. It just I've already explained. I've already explained it. Anyways,
True.
yeah, okay. Going like Ubisoft Forward. Okay. Um, they're going to have updates. Um, they're gonna have updates for Honor, Watch Dogs, and the Crew 2. All these games I don't care about. The thing is that they are supposed to be showing gameplay footage of the next Tom Clancy game, Rainbow Six.
No.
I think this the game was supposed to be known as Quarantine, but like I said, that it's just a like a title or what right now, but we
Right.
don't know what the name's actually gonna be called. Um, let me see. Now they have Far. I think they may show more stuff about Far Cry 6, Riders Republic, which I've never heard of, and then obviously they're supposed to talk about Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Rainbow Six Siege, like new content there. So all right, so what are your thoughts on Ubisoft, and what do you think you might see from them this
Oh,
year?
okay. So you're never gonna guess this. It's gonna
Hmm.
come out of completely left field, but they're gonna announce a new Just Dance. Aren't you excited?
No, no, no. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but I am not excited for Just Dance.
I know, they announce it every year. But anyways, on a serious note, I really want
Mhm.
to see them do a Rayman game again.
Yes, I would like to see a Rayman game as well.
But I don't
I
really play Ubisoft games too much.
I I used to, man, back in the day during the PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox days. Ubisoft was one of my favorite companies because they made so
Oh,
many different types of games, and and then just like everything else, they started chasing free to play and games as a service, and the quality of their games went down. At least for me. At least for me. I know a lot of people like Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not one of them.
oh, oh yeah, yeah. I want to talk about Rainbow Six. So the first trailer I saw of it was in 2015 or something,
Hmm.
and I immediately thought, "My God, this looks as generic of a first-person shooter as it is."
Yeah.
Like I thought it looked very generic. But what's the gameplay like? How is it different from other shooters?
Well, based on compared to Call of Duty, it is a lot less. It's not as fast paced as Call of Duty. This,
Oh,
this based on my experience. It's not as fast paced. Um, it's supposed to be more tactical than Call of Duty. But like I said, like in the Rainbow Six Siege, when you're defending, you have all these traps that you use to keep the opponent from entering the base or whatever. You have these missions, these smaller missions that you have to do. To me, it's just not my gameplay style. I like to run and gun.
right.
So yeah, so like I tried it once. It was at launch, so the game was very very buggy at launch. So I didn't go back to it, but every gameplay footage I saw was just the same gameplay loop, and it just didn't interest me. So I just kind of gave up on it.
Oh,
Um, like I said, they killed off Rainbow. They killed Ghost Recon. They turned that into a free to play, not free to play, but a games as a service dog shit type
oh,
game. They did that. They did it to that game. I just I don't know. I think if they want to get my attention, they will announce a full fledged, no bullshit attached Splinter Cell game.
oh. Yeah, that
That's
makes sense.
Yeah. I know no games as a service, no bullshit, no nothing. It needs to be a legitimate story driven Splinter Cell game. It don't even have to have Sam Fisher in it. I know that sounds weird, but because Sam Fisher is like the main guy in the game, but it really, honestly, it doesn't even have to have him in it. I just want that gameplay style of stealth and action. Whatever it is they gotta do to make it modernized for today. Needs to be done. That
Yeah,
needs to be done because those Splinter Cell games are really some of the best games to come out over the past few decades. And for them to really just give up on it, it sucks. It
yeah.
sucks. So.
Question about Assassin's Creed.
Mhm.
I hear that 3 was the worst one, but 4 was pretty good.
Oh, outside of the first one, I really never played it. Um, what annoys me about the series is really just at a time they were just always making one every year,
Oh
and it
yeah.
was like how many years do you have to do the same, have the same gameplay loop, but you just put it in a different time? Like to me, that annoys me. I hate franchises that do that.
Yeah.
So I really barely play. I only played one for a little bit. I thought it was okay. Um, by my account, it seemed like the ones that seem to be very popular are two, three. Um, I don't know if three is the one with the whole George Washington thing in it. I don't remember. Um, what's the other one? Black Flag, the one with the boat. Um, yeah, I like I said, I really don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I really couldn't tell you. But anyways, that's it for Ubisoft. You don't have anything else?
Nothing else.
Okay. Okay. I think Gearbox is supposed to have a press conference. I mean, the only thing I know that they make is Borderlands, and I don't really play Borderlands like that.
Oh.
So I don't know if they have anything else that's coming out, but I guess we can just skip that one.
Yeah, I have a prediction. For a third party game. The Ninja Turtles game, they're gonna announce
hmm
the release date.
They announced the release date.
They're going to, I
Oh, they're
think.
going to. Okay, okay. Who's making it though?
The same people that made Streets of Rage 4.
Mm,
So like I think you will like it.
oh yeah, oh, no, definitely that will be bought. Like I will have that game. Like we're good there. I will have
Yeah.
that game.
I beat the Ninja Turtles arcade game with my brother and a few other people.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So, well,
Next.
I could have sworn. I guess we talk about this a little because it's not in my rundown. But I know Jeff Keighley is gonna have a Summerfest.
Oh.
I know Summerfest is supposed to start at E3. So I mean, this is very this is interesting because we don't really know. We don't really have an idea of what they're going to show. But I guarantee you that in one of these events, we will have our first PlayStation game there.
True.
I don't know which one. Maybe I don't know if it's a I don't think it's first party, but I don't well I think it's kind of like one of those games from like a second party or maybe a third party exclusive deal.
Hmm.
We might see that there. So we'll see. They'll even though Sony's not there technically, they will have a presence. They will have a presence there. All right. So the next big show is the one that I'm actually looking forward to the most, and that is the Microsoft slash Bethesda showcase.
Very
Now,
nice.
yeah. So pretty much, and I have one prediction for this show. Right
Yes.
now I do think we'll see Halo because I think that's supposed to come out this year. So we'll definitely see Halo, but that's not my prediction.
Oh.
My prediction is that Bethesda is going to make a game that is going to be a new game that's going to be multi-plat. That includes PC, Microsoft, and Sony, and maybe even the
Oh.
Switch as well.
Hopefully.
We'll see. Like I said, I'm not big on Bethesda games, but you would be lying if you said that their games don't have a level of relevance to them.
Oh, they do. I know. Skyrim was really famous.
Exactly. Like you have series like Skyrim and Doom in your library. Those games are big games. So yeah. So like okay. So for me, here's what I want Microsoft to show me. I need one Halo needs to look good. Like no more BSing around with that game. That game had like there was a discussion on Twitter about the relevance of Halo. Do I think Halo is still relevant? Yes. Do I think it's as relevant as it used to be? No, it's not. Like and a lot of Xbox fanboys want to believe that it's the top shooter in the genre. It's not. It's
Uh,
not. Call of Duty surpassed it a long time ago. Now you have games like Fortnite that's out now. Hell, I would argue that Rainbow Six is more relevant than Halo right now.
oh wow.
You know what I mean? Like Nintendo Gamer. I don't know how old you are, but back when I was in high school, Halo was the it game in high school.
Oh,
It was the it game in high school. Now there are other games that were big deals, obviously. Like you look at obviously Gran Turismo was a big deal. Not Grand Theft Auto was a big deal. Um, obviously you had let me name a Nintendo. Obviously Smash Brothers was a big deal,
yes.
but like Halo was Microsoft's baby. It is what made Microsoft what they are today in the video game space. And Halo
Yeah,
is just not is Halo's not that anymore. And to be fair to 343, it may never be that way anymore. It's just the way that the landscape has changed.
right.
But at the end of the day, you need that game to be a success, a big time success. Not to the level of not it don't have to be this game changing, game breaking game, but the game has to be good. And
Yeah.
I played Halo 5. I played only the online because the story in it was didn't interest me. It got leaked and it didn't interest me. So Halo 6 or Halo Infinite, whatever they're gonna call it, I think has to have a very good single player. And obviously, I do believe the multiplayer will be just fine, but the single player has to hit.
Yeah.
The game has to be a huge success. So yeah, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Okay, so Xbox, I think they're probably going to release the release date of Halo
Hmm.
Infinite, but I also think they're going to show Fable,
You think so?
and
Because that game looks like it's a ways away. But
well,
yeah, but no, go ahead,
and
keep going.
Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh yeah, that would be a big deal if Bethesda showed that. Yeah, that would be a big deal.
Yeah,
But do you think that game will be exclusive to Xbox?
I don't know.
Because Elder Scrolls is a big game,
That would
and
be something um if Phil said, "Hey, make it exclusive so we can have more people come to PC and
Xbox.
Xbox."
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But at the same time, like Phil Spencer, I think he did say that they were not going to interfere with Bethesda if they wanted
Um,
to make a game third party.
yeah,
So I'm interested to see because Elder Scrolls is a big game, but a lot of PlayStation guys like that game too. And
yeah.
obviously we all know that Microsoft bought Bethesda, but I did say a while ago that I still think Bethesda is going to release games on PlayStation.
Oh,
Not that many, obviously not that much, but their bigger titles, I think they'll release it on PlayStation.
yeah.
So yeah,
Um,
go ahead.
Another thing, I have a question about Halo. So,
Hmm.
first of all, I'm like 28 years old,
Yeah.
and I only heard about the game like when I was in middle school.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah. So you're 28. I'm 35. So I'm 7 years older than you.
Yeah.
So you were a little bit like you were around for its apex, but I don't think you fully understood how big Halo was.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like it like you had to because obviously I was playing games around that time, and like and reading magazines and going on websites and stuff like that. And yeah, Halo was a big deal. Halo was a big deal back in the day.
yeah.
So I mean, as far as everything else, obviously I think we'll see the next Forza game come out. What else?
Oh, of
I mean,
course, it'd be a Forza.
yeah. And then we'll see. I think we will definitely see the next Hellblade. I think we'll definitely see that.
Oh, what about Gears of
Um,
War?
I think I don't know, man. I feel like it's a little too early for I guess you could say Gear 6.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit too early, but you never know. I think they don't want to show it. I don't think they want to put everything out there. At least not just now. At least not right now. But
Yeah.
I do think that this show has the potential to be excellent. But like I said, Microsoft is in show me mode. Like I said, I own the Series X S. Excuse me. I own the Series S. I like the console a lot. It's a great console, but its exclusive library over the last couple of years has been bad. So,
Oh, interesting. So, question:
mhm.
is the Xbox Series S or X game scalped like the PS5s?
Not oh my bad. I meant the one S, the one that I have. But the Series S, I mean, listen, in
Oh,
my
okay.
area, I can't find anything anywhere. You know, what I mean,
Right.
I can't find a PS5. I can't find any of the Xboxes out there either. So
I see.
yeah. So okay. So I think that's it for Microsoft. Like I said, it's the show that I'm looking forward to the most. So
Oh,
yeah. So all right. So the next showcase is supposed to be Square Enix, and
oh,
obviously I think Platinum Games is under their umbrella. So let's see. They have an update for Babylon's Fall. I don't know if you ever played that game.
never heard of it.
Never heard of it. Okay. They're
Wait,
gonna have a
isn't that the one made by same people who made Knights and Sonic, or is that
Well, I have no idea. Like I've never heard of it either.
because there was another game that really sucked that Square Enix made because it was too complicated, but it was a platformer.
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Uh,
But they're gonna have a closer look at Life is Strange: True Colors and Life is Strange Remastered Collection.
Final Fantasy
And
16.
yeah, we'll definitely see that. We'll definitely have some PlayStation content there on that show with Final Fantasy, like you said. I think what is it, 15 or 16?
16.
16. Okay, okay, okay. And then they're supposed to showcase Black Panther War for Wakanda expansion for Marvel Avengers. Why are people still playing that game?
I don't know.
Why are people still playing that game?
Was
I don't know.
it bad?
Huh?
Was it a bad game? Marvel's Avengers?
I look at the like I haven't played it, but I look at the game and the game looks so generic. Like it looked like it was made for kids.
Oh.
Like
I kind of like the trailer, but
yeah, to me I just I don't know. It looked very generic to me. So
right.
I mean, outside of Final Fantasy and the stuff that I run down, is there anything else that we expect from Square Enix?
Oh, I'm hoping, and I doubt this will happen, but I'm hoping that Square Enix will make another Mario RPG game. That won't happen, but
Hmm.
cross fingers.
Hmm.
Because Nintendo lost their big Mario RPG.
They did.
Like with Mario and Luigi
Hmm.
games, they lost that because the developer went bankrupt.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really hoping Nintendo either makes an RPG themselves or they collaborate with someone.
Hmm. I mean, what do you think the chances are for collaboration? Because I mean, I don't know what the relationship between Square Enix and Nintendo is at this point in time.
Oh,
So I
I'm
don't know.
sure it's fine, but maybe they're not that close. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The next showcase is supposed to be Capcom,
Oh, huh.
and yeah. So the stuff that they're supposed to be showcasing is the great Ace Attorney Collection, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin, Resident Evil 4 for Oculus VR. So how many platforms have Resident Evil 4 been on? Like 20?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to say 20. They put this game on everything, and deserve, like Resident Evil 4. To me, Resident Evil 4 is the best one. And I'm not a Resident Evil fan at
Oh,
all, but it is the best one in my opinion.
right.
So okay. I remember they showed. I remember this game that they showed off. I don't. If you remember the PS5 games review. I think was it PS5 games thing or PlayStation thing games thing. There was a game called Pragmata that they
Oh,
showed off. It was one of those. It was the game where I think you had someone in a space suit, and they were going off into space or some bullshit like that. So it was a crazy looking game.
oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right. So according to that, like, but based on that, is there anything that you expect from Capcom? Because
Oh, okay, yes, I expect a few things.
hmm
Mega Man 12, hopefully, or maybe a Mega Man X game,
hmm
and Street Fighter 6.
you think we'll see Street Fighter 6? I
More,
think I think it's a
more
little too early.
likely, more
I think
likely
it,
than Mega Man.
yeah. I just feel like it's too early for Street Fighter 6.
I guess you're right.
I mean, but like I said, like it don't really matter to me because like you said, I'm like you said, like I don't know what they're going to do because they just released. I don't think they've released all the characters for their latest season.
Oh,
So I
okay.
don't.
In that case, probably not.
Yeah, but like
Okay.
let's say if Street Fighter 6 does come out, will it be exclusive for the PlayStation?
I don't know. I'm hoping to be exclusive for the next Nintendo console. That would be cool. But
And I am very interested to see the art style they go with Street Fighter 6.
yeah,
Because if I had to guess, I think they'll go with a modified version of 5. You know what I mean? I don't think they're gonna
right.
go. I don't think they're gonna go back to 2D. Um, Honestly, I was playing Third Strike a couple days ago with a couple friends of mine, and I feel like they should go back to that art style.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, but we'll see. Um,
Another prediction I have:
mhm. Yeah, go
Marvel
ahead.
vs. Capcom 5, maybe.
You think so?
Maybe.
Mm,
I mean, they gotta make a game that isn't that they have to fix their mistake.
yeah, because
I
the
mean,
last
it was bad.
that last game looks. I've never seen a console game look like look like it was made for telephone in my life. That
Yeah,
game, especially when it first came out, that game looked hideous. It looked like a cell phone game.
right.
It looked like a cell phone game. You know, that's interesting you say that because I think that with the way, like, you have to remember, one of the things that's wrong with that a lot of people don't like about Marvel now is
Yeah.
the wokeness of it. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
you have all these you
right.
have all these superheroes who are now either black when they're supposed to be white. And I remember this is not me saying this. This is not me saying this.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, but like you have heroes who are technically supposed to be white who are now black, who are supposed to be men but are now women, and people whine and complain about these Marvel characters, right?
Right.
Now, if they do come out with a Marvel versus Capcom fighting game, right? Obviously, the Capcom side, by and large, will be fine. Like people are not going to complain about that. But I am very interested to see what they do with the Marvel side. Like,
Yeah.
will we see a black Captain America? Yeah, you know how weird this sounds. Like,
Um,
oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm a little neutral about it, but like, I think they should just make new characters.
No,
Like,
I understand that point of it. I do understand that point of it. But to me, like my thing with superheroes, and I don't want to go too deep into this, but my thing with superheroes is this, right?
yeah,
I understand if you want to make newer characters who origins are African American or women or transgender or whatever, right? I understand that.
yeah,
But if it makes sense, right? Like
yeah, that,
the perfect example is Superman, right? A lot of people got their panties in a bunch when it seemed like it was Michael B. Jordan. You know who he is, right?
not really.
Not really. Oh, he's a black actor. He played
Oh,
what superhero role did he play? I think he was supposed to be Johnny. Johnny from the last Fantastic Four movie.
Oh,
He's that, like you. Have you seen him? Have you seen him? You probably seen him in movies, right?
I think I saw him once in the comic.
No, no, he's an actor. He's an actor.
No, I mean like the superhero.
Oh, the superhero. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm not 100% familiar with it, but he's a black actor who was supposed to be playing Superman, right?
Yeah.
Everybody got so upset about it, and I'm like, okay, if you look at the origins of Superman, right? He's an alien, right?
Oh.
He's an
Hmm.
alien. He's not a human. He's an alien. So he's from an alien planet that is non-existent in real life.
Right.
So if the only reason why he was white to begin with is because, like, you know what I mean? It's
It was
based on the
mostly white in
yeah,
America.
yeah, exactly,
It was the 30s.
exactly. Like, you think you like you really think that a bunch of white people who were the ones that were mainly buying comics at the time in that time frame were going to buy a comic book about a superior being who happened to be black? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
no, that wasn't gonna happen. So if Superman was black, what difference does it make?
You're right. I mean, I have a friend that once said, like, hey, if you like the character enough, you shouldn't really care that much about what color the character is or
True,
shading it at all.
true,
And
but
that makes sense.
yeah, true. But look, but okay, but here's another example, right? Look at Batman, right?
Yeah.
Batman's background that he was a rich kid from Gotham whose parents got killed.
Yeah.
You see, that makes sense for him to be white because around that time frame, most people who were rich were white,
Yeah.
which it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, but the thing is that people get so caught up in identity and stuff like that, and I get it to an extent. I do get it to an extent, but instead of like lashing out, like you just gotta think about it, and even if you don't agree with the idea, at least understand where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So with
Um,
that, yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I also want to say, with the LGBTQ thing,
Hmm.
um, I want to say that some people like accusing the littlest things of being pushed. Like, for example, in one TV show, some new characters were gay, and people were complaining that it was ruining their kids or something. It was dumb,
Oh,
but
really? I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, if your kid's gay, then he's gay. Like, there's nothing,
yeah, yeah,
there's nothing you can. No one is going. Like, listen, I grew up and I watched shows where they had gay characters and they didn't make me turn gay. So
oh, interesting.
yeah, so your kids will be fine either way.
Yeah,
They'll be
yeah,
okay. But okay, but with all that said, if there is a new Marvel vs. Capcom coming out, do you expect them to do? Because remember, like I think phase 3 is supposed to be starting. Well, like, I mean, it's already technically started with what's that show called? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's already kind of started with that.
oh,
Loki's that show's gonna be coming out in a couple of days. That's gonna be out real soon. Um, do you think that the Marvel side of the cast will mimic what you see in the movies, what you're going to see in the movies? Cause I think it will.
yeah. It probably will.
Yeah.
It's gonna be entertaining.
Oh yeah, yeah. All the whining and complaining is gonna be fun. Um. Okay, and then
um,
I think Take Two is supposed to be having a show also,
oh, let's take
but
two. What games
Take
they make?
Take Two Interactive is the company that has NBA 2K under the umbrella. So so we may see like some footage of NBA 2K 22. I think, yeah, 22.
Oh,
Is it
yeah,
is it Wait a minute, wait. Is it 22? Yeah, 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 22. And
yeah,
they also the company under the umbrella of
yay.
Rockstar
Oh, never mind.
and I don't think I have a hard time believing that they're going to reveal the next Gran Turismo game over there. So Grand Theft, why I keep saying that, Grand Theft Auto game
Oh,
there. They're not going to showcase that. So
probably not.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't really know what else they make. So and hey, look, if Rockstar's not making a Midnight Club, then I don't want to hear nothing from them. So
Right. That's kind of sad how with HD people have been making less games.
yeah, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Like in my when the Grand Theft Auto series when the Grand Theft Auto series went 3D, right? We
Yeah.
got Grand Theft Auto 3, we got Vice City and San Andreas all in one console cycle.
Huh.
All
Yeah,
in one
and we even got Grand Theft Auto 4 for the last gen consoles.
yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5
Oh,
on last gen consoles. 4 and 5 came out,
yeah,
right? And
right.
then now for the third time, for the third generation, we're getting a remake of Grand Theft Auto. Not, well, at least with 5 is supposed to be the online only for the
Oh,
PS5 and Xbox Series X. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. And Midnight Club Double Edition is one of the greatest racing games ever made, and that's unfortunate that that's the last one. Oh, wait, actually, is that the last one? I think didn't they make an LA edition? I don't remember, but regardless, like that sucks. I agree with you there. I agree with you there.
yeah,
So yeah, so Tuesday the final day, and the next show we're gonna talk about is the one that's nearest to your heart. Is that's gonna be Nintendo
yeah.
Direct Treehouse Live.
Uh,
So what do you? Okay, let me ask you a question. Are we going to see um what's that game called? Metro Prime 4.
Probably. You never know.
Yeah.
Um, it should be shown because like in back in 2017 decided to show they decided to show a logo, so they're already in
Hmm.
development.
Yeah.
And then 2 years from then, which is 2019, they decided to restart the development.
Yeah.
And so it's been now 2 years or almost 3 years. So I'm sure they will show it by now. But if they don't show it, I'll be very disappointed because I love the way Metroid Prime games looked.
Yeah. Yeah. They were good looking games for the GameCube.
If they don't have a Metroid Prime, they should at least have a 2D Metroid, maybe even a Super Metroid remake.
I
I
I
prefer the
actually
new one.
I actually think that would look cool based on everything that we've seen from a ton of games. At least some of the ones that I played, like Guacamelee, where they were inspired by Metroid.
Uh,
Like to see them go back to that style and make a new game, a brand new fleshed out game, would be cool. Would be very
yeah.
cool.
Well,
All
on the
right.
3DS, they went back with Metroid 2,
Okay.
but it looks more realistic than pixel art.
Okay. Okay. So, and then another thing, will we see the Switch Pro?
No,
Do you think that it? Do you think the Switch Pro exists? Because honestly,
I
I don't believe it exists. I could be very wrong about this.
no.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I
Hmm.
don't like how people are wanting to Switch Pro because it's nearing the end of the Switch's cycle.
Hmm.
So I think they should just release a new system rather than Switch Pro.
Like the reason for me, the reason why I'm not sold on the Switch Pro is because I don't know how much you can really improve the hardware without alienating your early adopters,
Yeah,
right? Like, because obviously, um, when you look back on the Switch, right?
yeah,
Like obviously, some of the games that are designed for it, that at least, or let's just say the one that Nintendo makes for the most part, they look good. Like they're good looking games.
yeah,
Like Mario Kart is a good looking game. Smash Brothers is a good looking game. Breath of the Wild is a great looking game.
yeah,
Like to me, I think the power of the system is less of an issue, and it's more about to me the thing with me is just the way that the machine operates. Now, if a Switch Pro is mainly just a set top device, then yes, I would buy one.
Oh.
I would definitely buy one. But
Hmm.
if it's just a stronger version of a Switch, like I don't see the need. Like me personally, I just don't see the need to make one at this point in time. When you could, I mean, I don't know if they would really just move on from the Switch right away, because the Switch is a success. Like it's a
Yeah.
successful product. Unlike the Wii U, like it's still selling very well. So I don't mind them sticking with the Switch, but I just don't know if making a Pro is going to fix it. Like the reason why a lot of people want the Pro is so that it can compete with the PS5 and Xbox Series X, but it's not going to. No
Yeah.
matter how
No.
strong it
Yeah.
is, it's not going to compete. It
Yeah.
just can't. Like it just can't without it being like $700-800, and even then it's not going to compete. So
Yeah, and plus they'll probably make it handheld again, so they can't make it as powerful as the other consoles.
exactly. So at the end of
Yeah.
the day, like just concentrate on the game. Like if a game can be ported to it, then go ahead, try. But
Yeah.
for the most part, make the games that are unique to you. And that's the thing that I think I'm interested to see with the Switch is what's been successful to them from the get go. Like WSU said in the chat, we're probably going to see Breath of the Wild 2. Um, I they're definitely going to show a ton of indie games.
Yeah.
So like I said, and as far as like something that coming out of left field, um, let me see. I mean, it would be nice if we see a F Zero. Even though I'm not a big fan of F Zero, I think that what's that game called? Is it Wipeout or
Yeah.
damn, I can't
It's
remember the
called
PlayStation.
Wipeout.
Yeah, yeah. I think that game's better, but
Yeah.
it would be nice to see an F Zero game.
I agree.
It would be nice to see an F Zero game. Yeah. So, is there any other predictions you have for Nintendo for the
Oh
Nintendo
yes,
event?
I have quite a few. So another reason why the Pro isn't gonna be at E3 is because there was a note that said in the direct announcement that said we're gonna be showing software for
Hmm.
2021.
Okay.
Anyways, I have other E3 predictions. Like I think there's most likely gonna be a 2D or 3D Kirby, but it's gonna be like more ambitious than the last Kirby game
Okay. 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 Okay.
because
I'll keep my eye out for that one.
like Kirby Star Allies, it was good,
Hmm.
oh, but like it was a little short and it kind of it didn't do enough to really. I mean, for me, it did enough, but for most people, they wanted it to be like a little bit like Breath of the Wild, where it would be groundbreaking for a Kirby
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna make a 3D Kirby game. But
3D
it's gonna
one.
be,
Oh.
but if it's a 2D Kirby game, I hope they include like more cutscenes and more story.
Okay. Okay.
But another prediction is a Donkey Kong game.
I think we'll see. I think we'll see that one too. See a new
Hopefully,
one.
it's in 3D. But if it's in 2D or if it's a spin-off, I hope the spin-off is something ambitious because I can't see them making another Mario versus Donkey Kong game. It's a nice little game, but it's just um, it's it's more puzzlish than the other Donkey Kong. I mean, it's more puzzlish than like the arcade Donkey Kong game
Hmm.
or like the Game Boy game. I don't know if you played that.
No, I've seen videos of it. I think my friend had one too.
Oh
But
yeah, it's great.
okay.
And then
Okay.
yeah, I highly doubt we're gonna see a 2D Donkey Kong game. It's either gonna be a spin-off or 3D Donkey Kong game. But then we have a Mario RPG, which would come out of left field. I want
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be Super Mario RPG. It can just be a new Mario RPG.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
let's see, Ninja Turtles release date. I think I already said that.
Mhm. Are we going to see? Are they going to release any more characters for Smash?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, they're gonna release. They're probably gonna show two more DLC characters.
Okay.
The DLC characters of who they are, I don't know who they pick, but I think one of them might be Tails or Knuckles. I'm not sure. That's what I'm hoping.
Wait. I mean, Sonic is in the game, so they don't have Knuckles or Tails as like an Echo character or nothing like that.
They only have Shao as an assist trophy.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
But
interesting.
they in one Sonic stages they have Tails running. I'm not sure about Knuckles, maybe.
Mhm.
But I'm hoping that's one of the DLC characters, and then I'm not sure who the other one will be. Hopefully,
Okay.
something big and great.
Okay. Are we gonna see Bayonetta 3?
Oh, I forgot about that in my predictions
Yes.
list. Probably, maybe not.
Uh,
Um,
we'll see.
if they do, I hope they have a release date. I
Yes.
mean, I'm not big on Bayonetta, but I should
Mhm.
play more of it because I just played the demo and it was pretty good. But like, I just felt like it. I just need to play more. But it's just because the character's not familiar to me, so I don't really know the story.
Oh, okay.
Does Bayonetta have a good story? Because if it does, then I should be more hyped for it.
No, agreed. All right. So the last show. Well, there's two shows left,
Wait,
but
I have
uh,
more
yeah. Go ahead.
predictions. So Breath of the Wild 2 is probably going to show. I'm really hoping that Breath of the Wild 2 has real dungeons or
Mhm.
more ambitious dungeons.
So more towards traditional Zelda.
Yeah, and then I'm hoping that yeah, it can still be open world,
Hmm.
but just have it be more like the original Zelda game rather
Combining,
than like
yeah,
Skyrim.
combining the two. So okay.
Yes.
All right.
And then there's also gonna be I think they'll show more of Splatoon 3 and
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Okay. Well, I mean, the show is supposed to be about 40 minutes, so everything that you just detailed might go. It should go probably like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah,
So,
true.
so I am interested to see what I'll definitely watch. I think it's supposed to be on. It's supposed to be on Tuesday, so I'll be here. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely watch
Um,
it.
the last
Okay.
prediction
Okay. One more.
for the indies.
Okay.
Cuphead and Katana Zero DLC.
Well, yeah. I mean, Cuphead DLC was supposed to be out. I mean, that was supposed to be out a long time ago, but I think they had issue with COVID, if
Right.
I'm not mistaken. And Katana Zero, I've never played that game.
Oh, you should. Very it's got a good story, but the
Mhm.
gameplay is very good too. Like
Okay.
it's fast paced.
I've heard of it, but I never really sat down to see what it's like.
But yeah, they ended on sort of a cliffhanger. So
Mhm.
like I'm really excited for Katana Zero DLC.
Okay.
So what's the other shows?
All right. There's only two shows left. The last ones for that day is supposed to be Namco Bandai.
Ooh,
So honestly, like the only thing that I really care about from Namco is Tekken, and they're not going to release a new Tekken. So, oh
um,
wait. We maybe I don't know. I want to say Tekken Tag Tournament 3, but I don't think so. I think it's too early for that. I think it's too early for
hmm,
that. And I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I can't really think of anything else that they make. I know they make a lot of RPGs and stuff like that. So,
true. I have some predictions then.
mhm.
Hopefully a 3D Pac-Man game will come out. I doubt it, but
Mhm.
either that or make another Pac-Man game like the arcade games.
Yeah, they like I remember playing I think it's called Pac-Man
Championship
EX.
Edition.
Yes. Those games are fun.
I agree. I was really surprised at how much fun I had with it, with the
Yeah,
Championship Edition too, because
yeah, yeah.
I thought high score games were dead, but like this was a great way to revitalize the high score
Well,
games.
100%. Like yeah, those Pac-Man games they put a nice spin on the genre. Like I like those games.
Okay, and lastly, Soul Calibur 6 DLC or Soul Calibur 7 maybe. I doubt it, but
Hmm. I we'll probably more than likely we'll see Soul Calibur DLC.
yeah.
We'll see. I like I said, I want to get back to it, but I don't know. I'm not really. I'm preoccupied with Virtua Fighter right now, so
Ah,
yeah. All right, so the technically the last show is supposed to be EA Play, but that's not. But that's gonna be coming. I think that's supposed to be on July 22nd. That's like literally 10 days after E3
yeah,
proper is done.
right.
Um, I mean, listen. The only thing I care about when it comes to EA is Battlefield 6. I want to see how it looks.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
pretty much all I care about.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Madden
No,
or
I don't. Yeah, I don't care about Madden. I don't care about none of the sports games anymore. So
oh,
all I care about is Battlefield 6. I just want to see how it looks because I'm a big Battlefield fan. Um, so I want to see how it looks.
right.
But other than that, I mean, I don't know if we have any predictions for them or whatever. But I'm good.
I predict the show is not going to be very good.
No, their shows tend to always be underwhelming as well. At least in my
Hopefully, if it's bad, it's cringy, so I can laugh at it.
yeah, yeah. So I guess that's about it. Do you have
Yeah.
any final thoughts on the E3?
Uh, I'm so excited for it.
I'm not, but that's only mainly because Sony's not going to be there, so I don't
Um,
really have any, and none of these other companies really interest me to be honest with you. Well, let me not lie. Like some of the individual games interest me, but not a company as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm looking forward to the Microsoft showcase. Like I said, they have a lot to prove, but I'll if I'm around, I'll keep a lookout for all these and see what what we get, and then we'll come back in a couple weeks and talk about the best and worst of E3.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, all right, cool. But anyways, I'm out, man. Thank you guys
Bye.
for watching. Nintendo Gamer, thanks for talking to you. All right, we're out. Peace.